Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show a close-up of Series 1 and Series 2 movie moments. The last video I did on these was with the Princess and the Frog. I am still missing two, but I figured out that I was missing one in that video that I did have, which was Lilo and Stitch. So right now we've got 9 and 9. There's 10 in each series, and I'm missing the Lion King for Series 2 and Steamboat Willie for Series 1. But we do have Lilo and Stitch. So here are the pamphlets for each series. It shows you what's inside. So this one is Series 1, this one is Series 2, and there's not much difference on it, just the color of the doors and the people on the cover. And here you can see I had to dig out the Series 1 checklist so I could figure out who was missing. And I was like, oh no, Lilo and Stitch. And so here's Series 2. So I'll do this again once the series is complete. And we'll do a complete video. I'm not sure when that'll be though, because Steamboat Willie is a little expensive. Okay, Series 1. No, that's Series 2. It's got Buzz and Woody first. I'm going to try really hard not to knock anybody over. Some stay better than others. Okay, we're going to go in the order of the checklist. So first is Buzz and Woody. It just has Buzz and Woody on Andy's bed. Any one of those things that turns like a turntable. Here's the back of it, the card. So there's Buzz and Woody. And next is Cinderella. I think this one's so pretty. It's got Cinderella in her carriage along with the fairy godmother. And here is the back of Cinderella's card. It says, film release 1/4/1950. Characters, fairy godmother, and Cinderella. And Buzz and Woody said, film release 11/22/95. Characters, Woody and Buzz. So Buzz and Woody are common, and Cinderella is a rare. The Aristocrats is next, and they're a rare. Look how cute Maria is, sitting on the piano. And I've already forgotten his name. I know it starts with a B, and somebody told me, and I've already forgot. And here's the back of the Aristocrats. It says, film released 12/24/1970. Characters Marie and Barreluz. So the piano and the seat, I think those are just one. They're together. And then comes the Lion King. Oh, no. Then comes the Little Mermaid. I like how in series 1 they kind of kept them color coordinated, so it was 3, 3, and 3 on the bottom, so you had 3 browns, 3 waters, and 3 blues, and they did not keep up with that on series 2. But here's the Little Mermaid. It's got her, Ariel and Prince Eric there in the boat together. And Flounder, and I'm not sure this fish's name. To me, this one's like having at least 3 Doorables, 4 Doorables maybe. That's what's neat about this one. It's just you can't take up Flounder. But that's okay, then they can't fall out of the display. And the back of there says The Little Mermaid, film released 11/13/1989, characters Ariel and Eric. And that one is a rare. The next is Lilo and Stitch. This one actually stays better now than it did when I first got it. The board would come off very easily, but it's on there pretty good now. But there's Lilo and there's Stitch with that big wave up behind them and the water up underneath them. It's a very neat one. And their card says, Series 1, Lilo and Stitch, film released 6/16/2002. And they are a common. So after Lilo and Stitch, you have Peter Pan. And this one is very delicate. Tinkerbell likes to fall, so I'm going to try to be really careful. That's how they look when they actually stay on the clouds. They got their clock behind them. I mean, it's really cute. It's just they do not like to stay on the stand. But as long as you're not touching them, they're okay. So once I get them on their shelf, they'll be all right. This one says Peter Pan. Film release 2/5/1953. And it's Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. I am amazed that they stayed. I really am. I'm going to put them on top. We'll put them on bottom. Okay, so on here they are rare. And then it is Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. They're common. I really love this one. You got Pooh with the honey up behind them. I forget what the tree says. Mr. Sander. There's a bell there. The beehive. And then you got Tigger up there above Pooh. Look at all that honey Pooh's got for himself. The back of their card's really cute. It says Piglet's Big Movie, Series 1. Film released 3/16/2003. Characters Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. They can actually do a lot for Winnie the Pooh because there are a lot of Winnie the Pooh movies. I don't even think I have all of them, and I have at least like 10. So there's Winnie the Pooh. And then it's Steamboat Willie. He is the ultra rare that we don't have. And then there's Frozen. And on there, she's got ice up behind her. And then the staircase made of ice. And Elsa's standing on the back, and Anna's on the front, on the bottom stair. Hair in there. This is what happens when you have long hair. Okay. So there's Anna and Elsa together. Frozen Series 1, film release 11/27/2013. Characters Elsa and Anna. Disney Doorables. And last but not least, to the Series 1 is Jasmine and Aladdin. It's got the magic rug or magic carpet. And Aladdin sitting at the top, Jasmine down at the bottom. And up behind them, you got the background with the city. And then it says Series 1 Aladdin, film release 11/25/92. Characters Jasmine and Aladdin. And they stay on here very well, actually. So that's 9 of the 10 for Series 1. And Aladdin was a comment as well. So on here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rares, 5 common, 1 ultra rare. That makes 10. And for Series 2, you got Sleeping Beauty as first. Sleeping Beauty is a rare. When I look at this one, it doesn't remind me of Sleeping Beauty, though. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't. I love the ground, the unevenness of the ground. And the owl up behind Aurora. Here's the back of it. It says Sleeping Beauty. Film release 1/29/1959. Characters Aurora and the owl. So the owl doesn't have a name. They really need a Lady and the Tramp one. That's who they really need. I hope they release that in Series 3. Lady and the Tramp with the spaghetti and meatballs. That would be a really good one. Princess and the Frog is next. I love this tree stump. It is so detailed. I think that's my favorite part of the Princess and the Frog. I would like to see them do the pond with the frogs, though, in one. That would be neat. It says Princess and the Frog. And I missed that movie date. Did they not give one on this one either? I don't know. They gave one on the Sleeping Beauty one. There's none on this one. So there they are. I really do love the tree stump. I love the flowers on it. I think they did a great job on that one. Most of the bottoms of the stands that the figures stand on, I gotta say, they did a great job on that. So, Princess and the Frog is a common. And then Jack Skeleton. Yeah, that really reminds me of the movie. You got the jack-o'-lanterns there. That's kind of like having another Doorable to me. And then there's Jack and Zero standing in the moonlight. You got more jack-o'-lanterns on the background there, along with the moon. We need a new Jack Skeleton movie. This one says, Series 2, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. And it doesn't have a date as well. I really wish it did. So there's Jack Skeleton. And Jack Skeleton, I think he's a rare, isn't he? He is a rare. Then comes The Lion King, which we don't have yet. I think I know where I can get one, so I don't think it'll be long before I have that one. Hopefully it's still there. When I get these, I generally go by codes. I don't always. Because sometimes I order them online. So if I order them online, then of course you can't go by codes. So after Lion King, this is Dumbo. Dumbo is a rare. And you got Timothy Mouse there with him. Right? Yep, Timothy. And there is Timothy and Dumbo. Dumbo is flying, and Timothy is showing him off for the crowd. Now, I gotta say that the peg that holds Dumbo up is a lot better than the peg that holds Tinkerbell, so they must have learned that they needed a better peg. This one says, Series 2 Dumbo. They should have put the, maybe this is from the first Dumbo and not the big top. It must be. Film release 10/31/1941. Timothy Q. Mouse and Dumbo. So that's their card. And I like how they have the date on there. I wish they all did. And I hope they continue to put the date on there. I like this one a lot. I don't think there's any that I don't like a lot, so I might say that a lot. After Dumbo is Ducktails. And I'm happy to see Ducktails stuff. I look forward to seeing what else they bring out in the future of them. But there's Scrooge on all his gold coins. Okay, so that's Donald up behind him. I kind of wonder why he has a white hat. He has it on the checklist too. It's been a long time since I've seen DuckTales, so maybe in DuckTales it's white and not blue. So there's a money bag up front and a money bag there in the back. I love those extra details like that. And you got Scrooge Donald up there. Donald's got a shovel. And Scrooge is just happy to be on his money. Donald's going to help him get it out of there. And this one says DuckTales, film release 9/18/1987. Scrooge McDuck and Donald Duck. Let's see what we did. Dumbo. So Dumbo was a rare. DuckTales is a rare. Then comes Mulan. We just added her recently. Oh, wow. The back of her card doesn't say much. I really wish it had his name on there, and it doesn't. Because I'm not sure what his name is. But that is Mulan. And she's got her sword. And it looks like a cherry blossom tree up behind her, probably. And they're sitting on a stone bench in the grass. So like a park. And then the back of her card just says Mulan. I know once you get it on the shelf, you're not going to see those movie details, but sometimes it's just nice to see them. As you go, wow, I didn't realize it was that long ago that that movie was made. So after Mulan is Bambi. This was one of my favorites when I was little, along with Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan. I think those were my top three when I was little. There's Thumper and Bambi sliding across the ice, or the ice ring. I love winter when the trees are bare and you can see for miles through the forest. That's my favorite time of the year. I love seeing the bare trees. And see, this one has the film information. It says Bambi, and then film released 8/21, 1942, and the characters are Bambi and Thumper. So that's great. And this one is a common. Mulan was a common too. Okay, then is Mickey and the Beanstalk, and this one is an ultra rare. I try to get the harder ones to find and then the easier ones later. If you can get the harder ones first, it's easier to fill in your collection later, in my opinion. The Steamboat Willie, I just never ever seen, ever. And I went through at least 2 new cases from 2 different Walmarts. And I never seen Steamboat Willie at all. This one I got very lucky. My Walmart got a whole case in and he was in there. Mickey and the Beanstalk. No year on this one. I'm sure it was before I was born. But I don't remember offhand, so I won't give a date. This one's really neat. That beanstalk is huge. I remember when I got it, you could tell that it was this one because the actual stalk was in there backwards, so it was kind of poking the package. It was so big. Because, I mean, look at it. It wraps around in there. You can see it better from up top. Like I said, most of these stay on pretty well. You can turn them upside down and everything, and they do great. The caterpillar on this one, this is the Alice in Wonderland. The caterpillar likes to fall off. I think that's because he's at an angle. But he is still better than Tinkerbell. So he will stay on there. So there's Alice, and there's the caterpillar. And they're on their mushrooms. And I am really into mushrooms. Mushrooms and mythical things. So I love the mushrooms. I love the caterpillar with the wings. That is so pretty. I don't know what that is. It says Alice in Wonderland, film released 7/28/1951. Alice and Caterpillar. I really love Alice in Wonderland. I don't think she's my favorite Disney princess. That would be Snow White. But she is my favorite Disney princess film. But they all fit together really well. So if you're looking for something really nice to display on a shelf, they all look really good together. So this is series 1. And then over here, if the tripod will move, you have series 2. And you got them all together. So let me know which one is your favorite. Pick a favorite character and a favorite movie. And let me know in the comments. And as always, if you love Disney Doorables, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.